I gonna need my gun for this?
No.
I don't mind.
I should pull it out.
Oh, this is decrepit and awesome.
Ooh.
What?
I'm gonna wait for Sam to get back. There she is.
Go back.
Okay.
Treasure.
So, a couple nights back, I was going to Blackwater and I was getting a new outfit. There was an incursion between some deputies and some criminals near the bank, so I didn't want to become the target of anything, either criminal or deputy wise. So I went to Strawberry. I knew the outfit that I was
The
getting.
fuck?
It's pretty fucking simple. Didn't need the tailor to get up close and personal with me. So finished with the outfit, and then I was walking out and I headed to the general store to get some coffee. And who do I see leaving the Strawberry General Store but Henry? He sees me, he hops on his horse and takes off. I holler out at him. And I was gonna, without thinking, you can fucking point your gun, you can yell at me, you can smack me around. I don't give a shit.
Oh, I don't need your consent for that. You go ahead.
I know. I, without thinking, hopped on my horse and I gave chase, and I was caught up with him just outside, up the hill, and I said, I'm gonna have to have your brand and your buckle. And he's like, that's not gonna happen. I said, why not? He says that he wants his cut. And I said, your cut of what? He said, of the money. I said, you have 2 stacks of bonds and 2 gold bars. That should be your cut, considering what happened. And he's like, no, I want my $1,200 from the Mauser. And I said, that's not going to happen. By that time, Sam had ridden up. She was mining around that area. And her and I talked. And he said, if I don't get my cut, then I'm going to have 10 people riding around the state. 6 are going to be with me, and 4 can do whatever the fuck they want. And I'll make your guys' lives a living hell.
Well, can't wait to meet him. We're glad you went and basically did exactly what I told you not to do.
Yep, I know. I wasn't
Because yeah,
even aware that he
could have
was
shot
in...
you, could have fucking killed you, could have done anything with you, could have hid your body from us, could have done whatever.
I know, Sam.
I guess we're just full of bad ideas, huh?
I'm full of bad ideas.
I agree. I've never had to question you.
I know.
Except for whatever fucking reason with Henry. I have to question you about that son of a bitch all the fucking time lately, and it's starting to really piss me the fuck off. You know that? Because I told you explicitly. I shunned you with my disappointment, my words, all that shit to try to get it through your fucking head. And being a dipshit ain't a wise fucking route to take in life. And here we are, yet again, talking about dumb dipshit stuff. You want to disappoint me, then you continue on your fucking transgressions. There will be a time where I cut our tie completely because of it. Because I'd rather send you off on your own to go over and do whatever the fuck Amber wants to go do for herself, rather than have to bury you for stupid ass decisions.
I am not in this for myself.
I know. At least I've been hearing that. But what you've been showing lately is completely opposite.
2 days over the past 3 months.
Over the last several years. Let's keep that in our remembrance as well.
Mm-hmm.
I do expect things And they ain't much, to be honest with you. But when
I
I
know it's
tell you
not.
not to go do something, I expect you not to go fucking do it. I'm still getting healed up too, you know.
And I've been watching over you. You've been sleeping. I've been checking your bandages and cleaning your wounds while you've been sleeping.
Thank you for
I
that.
haven't gotten a wink of sleep. I mean, I've slept a little bit here and there, but it's not been as much as if you were fully healed.
So what do I do? And I'm not talking about your fucking as being your leader of your gang that you're a part of. I'm talking about somebody who took the entitlement of being somebody humble to be your fucking father. If I have to bury you, you understand how that would cripple the fuck out of me?
Not just you, but everybody else. I
Well,
know.
I can only talk about me. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
I opened up my name for you. And I'll be goddamned if I have to bury it with you as well.
You're not the only one to question my actions.
Do
Blackwell
tell.
did as well.
What for?
He he sat me down at the Blackwater Saloon and he's like, Amber, are you going to be like Henry? And I said, no. I said, I'll die with this last name and I'll die with this belt buckle. I'm with this family. I'm not against it like Henry was. And he made the point to say the same thing that you and Sam both have said.
Roslyn aware of this?
I have no idea. I haven't
I
seen
told
her.
her.
All right.
She's very aware, yes.
Well, glad
Rob's
I
the
got a
one that
fucking
told,
telegram from her then summarizing anything to do with it. That's fucking great. Cool.
I don't think it was appropriate in a telegram. That's why I didn't telegram you.
Oh, like she
Yeah.
could have just said, "Hey, I need to talk to you about something urgent considering so and so." That would have been fucking simple. But
Fair enough.
whatever. You know what's difficult, Amber?
What?
All of this. Because before, it was just about the gang and my wife, right? Yeah, I got other family out there, so on and so forth, what the fuck ever. But taking the leap to put some kind of love into something that apparently fucking needed it, for one, you, and then the disobedience that transpired from it. I understand why you do the stupid shit you do because you want to make a difference, you want to help, you want to do things right, and you want to settle things that need to be settled that wasn't. You get that. I don't judge you poorly for that. It's who we are. But you're going to get yourself hurt. And sometimes hurts too fucking much, if you understand my meaning. You don't wake up from that kind of hurt. Then what do I do? Do I roam the fucking world because I didn't do my part? I'm here to protect you. And I'll do that to my dying breath. And I won't ever look poorly at it. I'll be humbled to it, thankful for it. But that's my role. It's one you gave me.
It's also one that you've given me, Ethan, and I'm not ever. The day that I walked away from my cattle drives and walked away from my life from before, I swore my life to you, to this family, to this gang. That is not ever going to fucking change. Did I do something stupid those couple of days? Yes. Am I learning from them? Yes. Am I going to learn eventually from you? Yes. All this does is just harden my resolve, and you know that. I have to do stupid things to fucking learn.
You know, but outside of being a father to you, I have a responsibility as running this gang as well. And when you do things that go against what I say, what do you expect me to do?
What you would normally do.
And what would you do if you were me and I was you and the situation presented itself to you as me?
I'd be watching the person very closely to see if they did it for a third time. Like the old saying goes, first time, shame on you. Second time, shame on me. Third time, you're out. Well, I've done 2 of the 3. I'd be watching the person very closely, and if they did it a third time, well, then they'd be out.
You know, the problem is with watching somebody 3 times doing the same thing is that you weren't smart enough to deal with it after the second.
No.
Because I ain't gonna sit here, I ain't your babysitter.
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I know you didn't mean it like that, but I'm gonna fucking say it like that. I'm gonna sit around and watch you like a hawk to make sure that you mind your fucking manners and do as you're fucking told. And do as you tell me you're going to do. Anyone here have a shotgun?
No. I don't.
Okay. When we get back to camp, Amber, you're getting burned twice. And it's going to be exposed to your skin. So you can look down and you can remember. And it's going to be on your gun hand, so on your right. Right below the wrist on your forearm. So every time you hold your gun up, anytime you point to something, anytime you do anything with your hand, including wave at fucking people, you're going to see it. Does that sound fair to you?
Could it be my left instead of my right? Because
Nope.
when I bring up my rifle to bear, I can see it better.
Nope.
Okay.
It needs to go on the arm that takes lives. It pulls triggers. We swear on that.
Swear on it.
Anybody here have any fucking objections that they'd like to resonate right now? Is there anything else?
Aside from the whole stupid shit of him saying that he's going to have people coming after us, he looked like he was frequenting Strawberry. Sam and I did actually talk to a deputy out there in Strawberry later on the next night when we were waiting for Roz to wake up. And he did say that they can get fingerprints from bullets because they can pick up bullet casings.
How?
So anytime you load your gun, I don't know. Anytime you load your gun without gloves on, they can get a fingerprint off of it somehow.
Okay.
But so if you have gloves on, it doesn't. Obviously, you don't.
Mm-hmm. So if I had a double barrel, I would empty it. I would shoot it empty, and then I'd press the fucking figure 8 to your skin to brand you with the infinity symbol.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't have a double barrel. That's unfortunate. And I'd put it on your neck.
Why'd you change from my arm to my neck?
No, I said if I had a double barrel, I'd get it hot by shooting it, and I'd press it against your neck as your punishment. But since we don't have one, lo and behold, we'll do it the old-fashioned way. Do you have any questions about that?
No. If you want me to, I'll go to Armadillo and I'll use the money that I made mining to get you a double barrel.
Nope. Can't be done with a new one. It's got to be done with one that somebody's carrying. That's the purpose behind it. It's been carrying, rather.
Blackwell's the only person I know that's got a double
It's
barrel.
an old fucking tradition. You know, one time I had one gentleman, a Mexican fella, caught him trying to steal some of our earnings from a robbery in a train. This is a long time ago. Took my double barrel out, shot it twice, pressed it up against his fucking eye, like around his eye, and he smarted off. And I dipped the barrel down. I put another round in, fired, and blew his head clean off his fucking neck. But there needs to be atonement for inappropriate action. And you're lucky it's going to be this simple. But you pull that shit again, I guarantee you, Amber, it will not be so simple.
Wouldn't expect it to be.
Be pretty hard to shoot a gun without no fingers. Keep that in mind.
Oh,
Shall we?
yeah.
Can I ride with you? I got
Mhm.
shit that I gotta tell you. Okay.
All right.
How you feeling?
Wonderful.
I mean, like, what, physical wise.
Good. Still hurt, but I'm improved.
Okay.
So I got a couple telegrams from Way.
Good. Yeah, that's what I wanted to talk to you about.
All right.
Ellis, that's my horse. Ellis does not realize that's my horse. Hey, Ellis, that's my horse.
I know.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank you.
Good man. All right, shall we?
Yeah, so
Get
I
this
ran
fucking
into.
bullshit done.
Well, I got shit I gotta tell you about that because she omitted things. So I ran into Way at the mines.
Yeah, his horse isn't gonna follow.
All right.
Oh. Just leave Moo. It's okay. Here, just ride up to him so I can tell him to leave Moo. Hey, Ellis. Ellis, just leave Moo. It's fine. I don't need him.
I tried. I don't know why.
No,
they
it's
won't
okay.
follow.
Don't worry. Thank you for trying.
All right.
Okay. What do you want to hear about first?
Whatever.
Okay. Well, Way met at the mines. I told him what we got, and he got real fucking excited.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna try to buy it outright because he said he has a very special project that he'd like that for.
All right.
So there's that. I did give him your telegram. He seems like he's from our conversations because I was like, I can make the schedule with you. It seems like he kind of wants to work with leaders only, and Roz is not awake during the times that
Yep.
he's awake, so that's why I gave him yours.
Okay.
But yeah. So yeah, he's real interested in buying it, and I'm excited because that means. Oh, we also found out that there are only 2 Mausers currently circulating in state. So
No shit.
yeah, we got real fucking lucky.
Make a pretty good payday then.
Yeah. Now the not fun part, because like I said, she omitted things.
Okay.
So she essentially said what was happening. I rode into town, was going to sell stuff. I see Henry ride past me. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm not chasing him. I'm selling shit. And then I see her ride by, like 2 seconds later.
She'd know you were there.
Nope. I think the only reason she may be telling us is because I was there.
Okay.
And I rode up on them. But the thing is when I rode up on them, I heard Henry say, I would have done the same thing. Granted, I was less than 2 minutes behind them.
Okay.
And then Henry also said when it was established that it was me because they didn't recognize me, he goes, oh, so much for it being just you. And I'm like, that's... Ooh. Henry had his gun out the whole time. She didn't have her gun out at all.
Of course he did. He likes doing that. Big tough
I know,
guy.
but someone who's going to approach him and say, "Give me your brand and give me your buckle," not to have your gun out.
Brazen.
Yes, but so Henry's terms, because I wrote them down again. So I would have done the same thing, and so much for it being just you are direct quotes. Because as soon as I got away from them, I wrote those down in my journal.
Okay.
Henry's terms are $1,200 to $1,600 because he knows the worth of the gun. He also is understanding that there needs to be like the 20% to the gang. And he said, or I'll have 20 guys here in 2 weeks and we'll make our lives hell. Our lives hell.
What
He
is
said,
okay? Okay.
I know. So he said that he would have 10 or 9 guys ride with him and the other 10 just do whatever. So that's why I was like, she's still not saying all the right stuff. The demands are not going to be heard correctly. Oh,
Are you kidding me, horse? Are you
okay?
fucking kidding me, horse?
Are you all right?
Yeah. Gotta fucking love it.
Are you all right?
Yep.
Okay. Just didn't want you to.
Horse is like, I'm not gonna stop for you.
No. Oh, Blackwell got taken out by a very similar drop from his horse. Yeah.
So 20 guys in the state next week, huh?
That's what he said.
That's cute.
That's what I said. I was like, what? Is he not fucking... How is he mobilizing these people? And why didn't
Yeah.
he when we needed it before?
Yeah. He's all bark, no bite, ain't worried.
Yeah, no, that's what I said. And I'm like...
He'll
he's
look
like,
to get individuals over groups, so.
yeah. The thing, too, that he said, which I thought was laughable, he's like, I'll give you back the bonds and the gold if you just give me the money. And it's like, the fuck? No,
We're
go
good.
fuck yourself, bud. Like... But Roz and I had run into him at the telegram station later that night. Said absolutely nothing to him. And he didn't say anything to us.
Alright. Fuck him.
Yep.
If he wanted that money, he would have fucking been a part of the group. I don't give a fuck that he feels entitled in any way, shape, or form to it after the fact.
Yeah.
They making no fucking allowances for that crap. Well, let's see if it's still here.
If it's been more than 3 days, it might not be. I hope it is, though. That reminds me. I have to go grab my box. Oh, I see.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I gave Rod the heads up, too, that, we're going to be moving soon. Lincoln apparently said that Boone has been seen in state in the last week.
Really? How
But
fucking
hasn't
fitting.
really heard much. I know, right?
Yeah.
I don't think that there's anything to worry about, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like they're scattered to the wind.
Mm-hmm. Ain't seen the Del Lobos either, have you?
No, but I do know that they've been having issues with the deputies, so I'm just wondering if it finally caught up with them.
Yeah.
They got
maybe.
gunned down today or yesterday.
Oh, no shit.
Oh, did they? Oh, okay.
Damn.
Shit. I know that they had the newspaper had an article about them shooting the deputies down in tall trees. It was actually pretty cool. It was very cinematic how it was written.
Really?
Yeah. Hey, let me see if it's actually still in here.
Yeah, your criminal news for the past couple of days is deputies raided Thieves Landing and arrested a ton of people. Del Lobos got into a bit of a shootout and did not turn out very well for him. And they are all in Cisco for a while, apparently.
Wait, I didn't
Alright.
see anything about Thieves Landing.
Well, they must not have put it in the paper.
Oh, okay.
But I heard it from not Isaac or Theo. There's someone else I met. I forget, I'm terrible with names. There's someone else I met at the bar today who is from Thieves, and they said that pretty much all of them are there.
Here it is, actually. So it actually apparently happened in Blackwater. It said the air was thick with gunpowder smoke on the Blackwater Pier Tuesday night as a hail of gunfire occurred between Law and the Bastards, which we know is part of the Thieves Landing group. Gunfight intensified, forcing the perpetrators to make a hasty retreat to the murky waters. Surely a desperate attempt to evade capture as Law riddled their boat full of holes. A rescue boat was deployed and the wounded were brought to shore for medical treatment. Jabas himself among those brought to justice.
Damn.
And we knew Jabas had a lot of time that he was looking at, so he's going to be gone for a while. However, he also had told us that, we could sell the Mauser down in Thieves Landing, but I think Way is probably going to be the safer option.
Well, Way's the one who showed us nothing but cordiality and gratitude, so...
Yeah, watch out, the goat!
That was funny. All right, Amber, you ready? Put your arm out.
It already is.
Okay. They're small. Be thankful for that. I could have made rings. You understand that, right?
I do.
And they don't want rings. You will never wear short sleeves again with 2 rings upon your fucking forearm. Because that will identify you to a whole heap of people who understand what that meaning implies.
As if my different colored eye and the bruise along the left side of my face doesn't already identify me.
Don't confuse your qualities against other shit. Because wearing 2 fucking rings around your right forearm symbolized you as a marked person for death. Somebody who cannot be trusted. Somebody who has lost their fucking shadow and has no observance to find it. In case anyone wasn't aware of what the fuck that meant.
I wasn't, thank you.
Yep. I'm not ready to bury you. Especially over him. And you shouldn't be so quick to get there yourself.
Wasn't planning on it.
No, death don't plan nothing. Death just happens. And
Mhm.
sometimes we don't get to orchestrate the outcome until it's already too fucking late. And that recompense has been paid. I hope that will serve as a warning to you to understand the merit of your own mouth and the repercussions about standing in line against it. I have very high expectations for anybody that wears my name. Unless they're white and they're just fucking... Who fucking knows?
It's been almost 2 weeks since we've seen him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm worried about him. He's up north still.
Yeah, I'm sure. There's plenty to be worried about. With Henry gone, we got 2 spots open for this gang. We need to start finding people to fill those fucking voids. And there might be a third if I don't understand where the fuck Reaper is. Or Wyatt.
Reaper has, just because I telegrammed her about Henry, Reaper has been around. She's back home here.
All right. Well,
I
that
just
is
don't know
at least
how.
good.
Yeah.
It was nice because we did that robbery and there was everybody in this gang was around.
Yeah.
And I understand I'm not around as much as I wish I could be, but you all understand why, I hope. If it's ever a problem, I hope you will bring it to my attention.
Mhm.
I'm not bigger than anybody here. Although, when I tell you not to fucking do something, you best not fucking do it. Ellis,
Mm-hmm.
did you guys get in any trouble the other day?
Who's you guys?
Well, y'all were wanting to go out and do some robbing and shit.
Oh, no, we haven't done that yet.
Why?
Because
You had a case of the sleepy boy?
no,
Right.
to be honest, because yesterday Blackwell and I had a bonding moment at a saloon,
Fucking
What does that
idiots, I
mean?
swear to God.
and today
They're a
What is
couple
a
now.
bonding
Blackwell
moment?
and I had a bonding moment at the same saloon actually.
All right.
They got super shit faced and
Oh, boy.
basically, I would say they made out, but they definitely didn't. But
Well, okay. Well, all right.
they're a couple now.
That's cute.
However, there is
Who
someone
rides
I
on the
wanna rob.
back?
Blackwell for sure.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Would you think it any other way?
I don't know. Surprises, you know.
Yeah,
How is my wife?
she's good. I think she's still in Blackwater.
What do you mean she's in Blackwater? Why isn't she here?
So, because we went up there to talk to Blackwell yesterday or the day before, I don't remember which one,
All right.
and it got too close to her sleepy time.
Huh.
Yeah.
She just
Bla-
stumbled upon her sleepy time, or
Well,
because I done told her that she needs to be here when she goes to bed. I put that out there. I made that very fucking known.
yeah.
That's still a problem, I see. Okay. All right. Good to know.
No.
Know what?
It he was very long-winded in the information he was giving us.
Well, you know,
So-
you got horses and you can move and talk, right?
Yeah, well,
Well, what?
yeah. He may have
I mean, you can
bonked
give me
his head the
excuses
day
if you like.
No, I'm just saying he may have bonked his head the day before, so I don't know how much riding. Although he then later that same exact fucking day decided to go and get shit-faced drunk with Ellis, or maybe that was the day after. Either way.
In my defense, I had no idea about that till now.
Right, no, that's fair. I'm saying that, not you. That idiot is the one that's like, I'm hurt, but then let me go get drunk.
Yeah.
Although he needs to be real careful. I could tell he was kind of irritating Moon.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was behind the bar pretending to work there.
Well,
So,
did anybody have a talk with Blackwell regarding that?
not when he was sober.
Yeah. That needs to happen.
Yep.
There's no issue having a good time, but if we're fucking upsetting folks and that's just over stupid shit, then
Yeah.
tone it down.
Yeah, I can have a word with him.
All right.
Um,
This brings
apparently
unnecessary
we're-
attention, so
Apparently, we're together, according to
You are.
Sam.
that's what I
you
hear.
definitely are. You
At
know,
least she's
like-
sitting in the saddle and him sitting on the back. So I mean,
Yeah, look at I put you in the great
Yeah.
position.
put him in the lead.
Yeah, there you
You
go.
you would know all about riding on back, wouldn't you?
You talking to me?
No, I'm talking to her.
All right. You
Mm,
talking to my
okay.
daughter like that?
I am actually talking to your daughter like that, yes.
Good. She needs it. She gets
What
away with
the
way
fuck?
too. What you mean? What the fuck? You get away with too much shit. You need to have a little shit slinged your way here and there.
Oh, I get my it happens. Blackwell says I'm dating 8 boys.
Aren't you? Where's your
No.
boyfriend at? Ain't seen him in a
Sleeping.
pickle. Am I gonna see
I
him
told
soon?
you. I told you. So remember on Sunday or whatever when? No, it was.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Saturday.
Little one that. No, I don't remember. I thought he was leaving, but I don't know what fucking day that was. I ain't keeping track of your
Yeah.
boyfriend's agendas and shit.
So he's not. He didn't wake up, or like he wasn't here this week because he was out of state for work.
All right.
So I'll hopefully see him Monday.
I hope to see him too.
Yeah, I'm
What?
worried about how tired you might be, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I get grouchy, fucking Ethan.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I did already give her the spiel that if he even so much as thinks about hurting a hair on her head, I'll put a bullet in his without asking permission first.
Good. Also, one of you two, I don't care who does it, but she ain't gonna treat that burn because she
Okay.
thinks she needs to not do that. But could one of you look at it and make sure that's okay?
Our little other doctor.
Get my stuff.
Thank you.
It was gonna be fine, Ethan.
Not asking, am I? Exactly.
Oh, Blackwell. The information that he was giving Roz and I.
Yeah.
I told Blackwell that his name, he better not take it like wrong. It was more of a play at just what he was doing. I said, Blackwell, you're not Blackwell, you're James White Knight.
Oh,
Because well, one, he had just bought a woman a horse because she was new to state.
trying a little too
two.
hard there, ain't he?
Yeah. But he wanted to talk to Roz and I because
Pardon,
apparently
please?
there's like a mad doctor going around snatching up single, like not single women, but like women that are alone and taking
Alright.
them up to Annesburg and operating on
What
them.
the fuck? Okay.
Yes. So he wanted to make sure he's like, half the gang is women. Like, you guys need to be careful. And Roz is like, are you doing this just because it's women? Like, what's going on? So yeah, he then Roz had to have a conversation with him because he's like, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go scope out his laboratory.
I'm sorry, he's
and-
gonna do what? He's a vigilante
Yeah.
now?
That's what. No, trust me, Roz handled it because
Alright.
it was like the fuck. Because I even said, I'm like, why would you do that? And he goes, oh, is it only when it actually affects us it becomes important? I'm like, I mean, I'm not hurt. Roz isn't hurt. Amber's not hurt. Rachel's
Mhm.
not hurt. So yes, only when one of us gets involved does it involve the gang.
Yep. Yeah, we don't go actively hunting down people. There's people that get paid to do that shit.
Yep. However, it happened to Vivian, who I think he's very friendly with, not romantically in any way, shape, or form, but I think he has taken a shining to her, almost like a brotherly kind of situation. So I can see that, but at the same time, Roz had to reel him in and be like, no.
Good. I'm glad she was there.
Yes.
'Cause she'll do it
So
way
that-
more subtly than I would have done it.
Yeah. So that's also why it took a while for that conversation,
Okay.
because we had to stop him from sweet James. Oh boy.
Over the next week, once I can finally connect with Roz, obviously,
Mhm.
we're going to make a decision on a trail boss.
Okay.
So if anybody here has a recommendation as to why they would choose somebody other than themselves, I want to hear it.
I have a recommendation.
Please.
Not me.
Why?
I don't fucking want that.
All right.
I know how hard it is for you and Roz, and I mean, fuck, you guys know that when Amber and I went into fucking be deputies, and then I became a really crazy person for 4 months. That was the worst 4 months of my life, and I would feel horrible if something happened.
Understood.
Alright, I know you already know this. Every, at least once a day, but probably more like 2 to 3 times, you're gonna want to take it off, run it under some cold water. You don't want to wipe it because you'll just, I guess, rip the top layer of your skin off. So
Yep.
just run some water under it and then just reapply a wet bandage over top.
Well, I might add some animal fat to it as well when I do clean it next.
Yeah, that'll work too. Just again, be
Like
careful not
almond?
to rub it and rip skin off. That's all.
Yeah, I know.
Are you gonna give me animal
Other than
fat,
that,
buddy?
you're good.
Thanks, Ellis.
Hmm.
Appreciate that.
Oh, look at that! I got some animal fat. I got
That,
some
I
animal
mean, I
fat for
kind
my
of had some,
sister.
but that's.
I got some more animal fat for my sister. Yeah, you know what? I'm also gonna give you a chalky milk.
Do you have to
Thanks,
rob her
Sam.
for that?
No.
Oh.
I robbed
Oh,
her
and
of her
just so
heart
you
because
know,
I stole it.
I did put the Mauser up in the storage, so.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because apparently, from what I've been hearing, inkling-wise, it seems like deputies may actually be able to search your horses.
Wouldn't surprise me. Is that an
Uh,
illegal weapon?
You didn't know that before?
Mausers? Yeah. No.
No.
But the only way to get it is either from taking it from a deputy, apparently, or getting it from a bank. So.
Speaking of,
Interesting.
when we went to Thieves Landing,
Mm-hmm.
Jabas was there. And he bought all of the bonds for $60 each.
What?
Okay,
Oh.
good.
Okay. Wait. What?
No, wait.
It was 500 for 20 bonds.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. And it was $60 for the gold bars. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So we don't have
Uh,
those no more. That's all done.
Nope. Yep.
Correct.
Beautiful. Good shit.
And he did say that there was only one other person in state with the Mauser, and that is actually one of the more rarer guns aside from the elephant rifle. Both will go for 10 grand, depending on who's buying.
He's
Well,
one
that
of
is
the
good.
ones that has a Mauser, by
Yep.
the way, just to clarify.
Was.
Jabaz?
Yeah, Jabas has a Mauser. He said it during that whole conversation.
Mm-hmm. We got some information about trains. More
Okay.
information about
I
trains.
I don't think he does.
That it's not as profitable as it would be if we were to do banks.
Really?
And he said that the safes are harder, and you can't mess with the driver. You can,
Yeah.
kind of talk to the conductor and have them as a small hostage, but you
All right.
can't use them too much with leverage. Um,
Lots of lock picking too, it sounded like.
yeah. And he also said that the last time they robbed a passenger train, there was only one passenger on it.
Well, that's not very.
Mhm.
That's not too worthy, is it?
Yeah. So he said that the worth is more in banks than it is in trains.
Well, considering how worthy our fucking robbery went, I'm gonna have to agree.
Yep.
'Cause that's just ridiculous.
Oh, that's something that I told Roz. So the next bank, because we had 3 people sit out, I am volunteering to sit out to make sure that the others can for sure participate.
All right.
All depends on who we've got and when they can do it.
Right.
Yeah.
And I know that the last one was very much like Roz time oriented, so I think doing it a little bit earlier in the day may help with the others.
Would agree.
One of the others.
Like I said, we need to keep our focuses up on trying to see if we can find a couple more people.
Okay.
Good people.
I know. That's why I said.
Yep. It's hard, huh?
Yeah. Like, and there's not been anyone who immediately has jumped out as like, oh shit, yeah, they would be good.
Yeah, that's fair.
Plus, we know our process takes so long. Rightfully so, but it's just like, okay. You want to make sure that you're putting forward someone who you really think's got the guts to do it.
In all honesty, I don't think we need to bring somebody in right away anyway.
No, it doesn't need to be quick. Just start keeping an eye out on things,
Yeah.
Mhm.